Hi everyone! For those of you just joining this weekly video series, my name is Carrie and I'm a distributor for Kangen Water ionizers. On today's demonstration, we're going to cover Strong Kangen Water, soap making, and we're going to do a fun little demonstration using sesame oil and Strong Kangen Water. And we're also going to talk about a little bit of myth busting at the end. So stick around and let's get started. So if you've watched any of my previous videos, you've probably heard me say that Strong Kangen Water acts as an emulsifier of oils. But I wanted to understand this. I wanted to know the why and the how. How is this possible with water? So I decided to dive in on this sesame oil demonstration and figure out exactly what was going on behind the scenes to make this reaction. So let's take a look at the demonstration and then we'll talk about it at the end. So here on the counter beside me, I have got a bottle of sesame oil. I've got 2 glasses, and then I've got a bottle of Nestle Pure Life tap water, or bottled water, sorry, and a bottle of Kangen water. Now this is the Strong Kangen Water 11.0, 11.5, so 11.0 or higher. And I'm going to go ahead and pour just about a tablespoon of this sesame oil in each of these glasses. And then we'll go ahead and add some water to it and see exactly what happens. So we've all been told water and oil don't mix. So what happens when we add this Nestle Pure Life bottled water to our oil? Not much. We don't get much of a reaction here at all. We get a little bit of the bubbles from the oil as the water has disturbed it, and everything, the oil now is collecting back on the top. So we have a nice layer of sesame oil sitting on top of our layer of water. And that's what you'd expect with water and oil, right? We know they don't mix. So now let's see what happens when we mix this Strong Kangen water with our sesame oil. Actually, put this down so y'all can see it. So completely different here. We get an emulsification of this oil, very different than with our tap or our bottled water. So I wanted to understand how it was that highly alkaline water could emulsify oil. And so I started learning and researching, and there's actually a pretty interesting process involved occurring here, and it's called saponification. Basically, it's the making of soap. So during the electrolysis process that produces the Kangen water, the water molecules, which are H2O molecules, are split, and you end up with hydrogen protons that link up, pair up, and form this wonderful molecular hydrogen that you've heard me talk about so many times. And the other part of that split molecule is something called a hydroxide ion, OH negative. And this is what makes up the alkalinity of the Kangen water. So the more hydroxide ions in the water, the higher the pH. In Strong Kangen water, which has a pH of 11.0 or higher, there are lots and lots of these alkaline hydroxide ions. And whenever these hydroxide ions interact with an oil like our sesame oil here, these hydroxide ions react with triglycerides that are in that oil, and they form something called a carboxylate. Now, carboxylates are surfactants, and a surfactant is what causes the detergents, degreasers, and the emulsification to be able to happen. This is a chemical reaction, and it is called saponification, and it's essentially the basis of soap making. So this chemical process is how Strong Kangen water is able to change from water to a degreaser and emulsifier, and is able to remove these oil-based pesticides from your produce, how it's able to cut through the grease in your oven, how it's able to act as a detergent in your washer, and even how it's able to work to unblock and clear clogged drains. So by itself, Strong Kangen water is not a soap. It's not toxic. It tastes, looks, smells, feels just like water. But when you add it to an oil or something that's got those triglycerides in it, the surfactant is created, and that is what makes your soap. And so that is what easily breaks down these additional oils and fats that it comes in contact with. There is a little bit of a myth that I'd like to talk about real quick, and that is the myth that Strong Kangen water and Kangen water are able to specifically target and break down cholesterol buildup within your arteries. Now, this is highly unlikely that the Kangen water and Strong Kangen water will make a direct impact on your cholesterol. However, Kangen water does support cardiovascular health, and it assists your body in cleaning, detoxifying, and neutralizing these damage-causing free radicals that are in your body. And so the delivery of the molecular hydrogen that we talk about, it does allow your body to stop storing these unused fats. And so slowly these things will start to make a difference in your life. But when you consume Kangen water, it's not like it's just flying straight to your arteries and attacking this cholesterol. And so definitely a little bit of myth busting on that one. But it definitely does encourage your body to stop storing these unused fats and promotes hydration on a cellular level. So, interesting enough, Kangen actually means return to origin. And that's exactly what it allows your body to do, to reset, to repair, and to restore itself to its optimal health levels. If you have any questions, anything I can answer related to Kangen water, you're curious and you want to learn more, feel free to shoot me a DM, leave a comment, reach out and get in touch with me. And if someone actually has referred you to this video, definitely get back in touch with them. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks so much. Take care.